The creature is live. I'm telling you. The creature has gone live. So I've been kind of sitting here letting this one, which is most likely, whoopsies, most likely not going to go. Hello, eggshells. How are you today? Are you doing good, my good sir? Yeah, so this one probably is um, not going to be the ship that gets us to the edge of the solar system. I've been kind of messing around with this ship a little bit. Last time I tried to go to Aquilo, it was not pretty. So we'll try again. We'll see what happens. Which is kind of, yeah, day has been okay enough. Yeah, my day has been one of those kinds of days. Just a lot of dealing with deployment mess. I don't like deployment messes. Deployment messes are messy. So today wasn't exactly perfect, but it wasn't exactly bad either. It was just a day. I had a day. Oh, oh yes. So we'll see. If we get to Aquilo, then we'll try to see if this thing will make it to the edge of the solar system. Like I said, I kind of doubt that it's capable of that. This is in sandbox world anyway, so not a whole lot of consequence there, but once I figure that out, I do want to just go ahead and save right here, just in case. But yeah, I think the real deal is gonna be the new platform that I've created, which is I've got like it's like a half bit of it. It's gonna be bigger platform, kind of taking advice from the guy, uh, and like making it a very wide platform. I got railguns like all across it here. I think there's may not be enough overlap. Let's see. Might do more railguns. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we'll see how this is doing now. Since it's on its way to Aquilo. How's our ammo's good. Okay. So not gonna run out of gun turret ammo. Rockets haven't been firing yet, so that is definitely fine. Oh, space. How's the game? Yeah. I answered. I answered how the guinea has been. The guinea has been mostly good. I am kind of curious once we get to Aquilo. Might add a wait condition here. Once we get to Aquilo, we'll go ahead and take this further out to the great area. I still can't remember that question. Oh well. Yeah, you never told me about the thing that happened. That for whatever reason, YouTube chat just could not seem to rectify. Also, my damage multipliers are not really applied here, so it's like taking a lot of rockets to take out the big thingies I've noticed. But it's okay, as long as they don't run out of ammo, I think we're okay. Ooh, that one got really close. Scary close. I might want to go into editor mode. That's where Aquila and parked. I'll put it into editor mode and do those researches. Like the physical damage, railgun damage, and let's see, projectile, physical, railgun and physical, I think. Yeah. Are the ones that I need to increase. I guess I'll try to say it again. Oh, yeah. So far, so good, but like I said, I want to increase his damage numbers a little bit. I kind of want to get... It has been said. It did not come through. Okay, so try it. One word per line. Like one word per message. That day I helped tease another streamer with femboy allegations. Period. That is highly interesting. There. Finally, it has been said. I do not understand why that whole thing could not get through. Okay, really? Oh yeah, something sort of exciting. Ooh, what happened? What exciting thing happened? Okay, so this is at 11 and this is at... Okay, cool. Made me a mod. Oh, cool. Okay, let's see. Ooh, our ammo is new. Actually... Let's see... What kind of productivity... There's asteroid productivity. Oh, explosives I think is another one. So it turns out they don't hate me. Yeah. Hmm. Speed this up a bit so we can build up the ammo. Alright. So we got our ammo belts reasonably full now. Yeah, mostly full. Alright. So... there we go. We're gonna see what happens when we go here. May wind up falling to pieces. I'm curious to see if how far this will actually get me. Yay! They do not dislike. Wow, this is like a very distant journey. No achievement. Ooh, that's a huge. I think that's the first huge I've seen. It's another huge. Yeah. Well, that railgun is kind of cool, though. Oh no, the trouble with this journey is I'm eventually going to run out of ammo. Because I'm definitely not producing enough ammo fast enough to actually... When I start running out of ammo, that's where things are going to go very badly. Yippee, very far. Yes, very far indeed. Those railgun projectiles are super fast. And they just like blast through things too. They're like penetrating. It's kind of cool. Uh-oh. Got at least one turret that's running out of ammo. Yep. And this is when things start to get not good. Oh, four turrets out of ammo. That's no good. Where's all the gun turret ammo? Oh, yeah. Yep. And that's where things start to fall apart. So, yes indeed. We will return to Novice. With this poor, hapless space platform that's never going to see the light of day. And, we're just going to remove this stop so it just stays around Novice. So we will go back to this one here, and this is what I started out with. You can see it's got a lot more gun turrets. A lot of railguns. And we got a whole row of rocket turrets here. You got gun turrets on the sides here. And we'll figure out distribution of rocket turrets on the back end of this. But for now, these inserters here. Where are you? There you are. So basically, I'm going to build half of this kind of hydration. So, as I was saying, I am going to basically build this thing kind of one half, and then we'll mirror it. I think I want to like make these like close to each other, like so. This rocket turret here is gonna have to move back a bit. These gun turrets are gonna have to move. And this grouping of gun turrets here. Oh, there's a lot of blinking lights. Hydration? Yes, hydration. Okay, and then these rocket turrets. This rocket turret has. I don't know if I need. I'm going to not have that rocket turret there. Move these two. One. So that'll be the belt for the rocket stuff, and then I think actually for these railguns, how far out is there? Yeah, I think I'll need them. Oh, all of a sudden my ear itches. Ugh. That's a rocket turret. These are, I'm sorry, these are railgun turrets. This gun turret needs. Insert this gun turret. Oh, I see what happened. These guys. Move them back a bit. Go ahead and that there. Okay. So now start adding in the belts for ammo. Move that turret a little to the left. Another one I'm gonna move. Just a little to the left. Bop. Oops. Okay, these two gun turrets here need to move. Okay, so that will... Oops. I will need to test all of this insanity out. Okay, the next one is the railgun. And we need inserters to feed these railguns. Also, remember to hydrate. Hey, got question for ya. Yes. Give question. Okay, so I want... Which one is this? This is the asteroid one. The inner one is the ammo one. Rockets. So we can load in ammo and load out Promethium chunks. Like so. And then use this to load in see, this one will be to load in railgun ammo. This one be to load in gun ammo. And this one over here that there so that it's straight for the moment. Which one is this? That's railgun. Right. Did I not complete the path for the railgun ammo? Yeah, railgun is going to skip here. But rocket is going to go here. Okay, so Dorothy has list beans. Dough beans, of course. And I want to add rockets. Oh, there. Okay, yes. And, Cookies. Yes. Hmm. You're in the way. So I will move you back just a little bit, like so. And I will take and I will make that is a jank belt, but eh. So this belt is the belt that all the asteroids will come down. And this just kind of loops around here like so. Okay, so this belt is the ammo belt. Okay, let me grab some ammo here. I'm just going to drop a bunch of ammo here and see. Watch its journey through. Oh, where did it go? Oh, there it went. Right. This is not... Okay. I don't know what this is yet. This one is the ammo belt. So I'll put ammo here. And if I drop an ammo on this belt here, should see this ammo. Wait. No, this is not. Yeah, this is the ammo belt. Okay. Hello on the toaster, how are you today? Oh, good God. What? What? What is, oh, good God? Alright. So now, oops. Now, that'll go there. I am making sketty. Okay, that one is the ammo one. I have no idea what this belt is yet. The thought of trying to make this in my file. What? It's not that complicated. It's a bunch of stuff. Alright. So we checked the regular normal ammo. Now let's watch the journey of railgun ammo. Shall we? Drop some railgun ammo here. And we'll watch it go through the system. Okay, making sure it's passing by the appropriate railgun machine. Yes, yes. Railgun, railgun, railgun. That railgun there. And that railgun there. And it loops around, goes underneath, and emerges. Right there. And then the railgun ammo travels in a suspiciously similar trajectory to the regular ammo. What the hell? What is this gun turret ammo? Gun turret. Yeah. Okay, so that... Oh, yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, okay. So let me grab the gun ammo again, and we'll start from the beginning. Okay, we will drop down a bunch of gun ammo down onto this belt here. And we will watch its journey again, passing by all the gun turrets. Doing its thing, and then to this mess of gun turrets here that may or may not get, and then it hits these gun turrets, which were messed last time. And go ahead and pick up these little ammos here. Okay, so that works. Let's go back to railgun ammo. Okay, so railgun ammo's gone through here. Necessarily winding through this area here, and then popping up there to feed that railgun. And over here feeds that railgun, and then over there where it feeds that railgun, and then it loops back around and comes out this way. Okay, this is actually the ammo. Okay, so I had the filters right to begin with. This is railgun ammo. Comes up here and then plops right there. Okay. So that looks good. The third kind of ammo we have is rocket ammo. Okay, so we go over here and we say grab a little stack of rocket ammo here. First of all, I can drop it here. And one would think but one would think wrong. Ah! Okay. So we'll set this down on this here. And it should drop it there. Yep. This is feeding all of the rockets. Except this rocket here needs a inserter right there. And the rockets come back this way. Remember to hide her again. And then they all end up here. Cool. So that gives me the front half of this vessel. I do want to... I do want to power these inserters a bit. And then we'll put down some regular ammo here. And make sure that all of our guns get fed. Remember to hydrate, Kenny. Yes, I shall hydrate while I'm holding down the drop key. Ah! Drinking soda right now. I can't get the cap back on. There we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it looks like this weird-ass chain of gun turrets. Yes, yes. It does, as a matter of fact, feed those gun turrets. Nifty. Okay, so all those gun turrets are fed. Nice. Okay, next set of turrets to attempt to feed will be the rocket turrets. And these I can actually feed from here. So... if I actually do it in the right way. Actually, I think with this I might. I think that's all the rocket turrets fed, and I cannot feed. Yeah, I cannot feed these guys in the same manner, so I have to do it in a gun turret manner. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put these little dudes on the hotbar there, and oops, and we'll start dropping them down here like so. And it appears that our yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to just do these like so. Now this one I will keep that kind of thing going. So I need to figure out where these process outputs are going to go. Boops the guinea. Yay, kitty boops. The solar panels will eventually disappear. Okay, so these processing results here. Whoa. Ooh. Did I pooch that or what? This will be the icy asteroid type. This one will be the carbony asteroid type. And this one will be the metally asteroid type. Actually, we'll put this one out on the left here. And we'll get rid of that. That's out. The junking will go that way. Oh, that's not gonna. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, just for current test purposes. should drop. Anything beyond the maximum. Remember to hydrate. Boop. My brain is not working today. BRB, sorry. It's okay. Alright. So hopefully that starts. I don't know why. We have a minimum and a maximum. I should be like forcing this down, but it's not. Oh well. Alright. So without further ado, let's begin. Taking these products out this way. Okay, so now we've got that. We can pick that up, spin it around. Okay. This one. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't do it. Alright. Okay, so these will go to processing areas back behind. And these little intakes here will, These little paths here will bring materials back here for the back end of this machine, which I haven't yet to figure out. Guy has returned. Sorry for leaving. Ah, no problems, no problems, no problems at all. It is all good. What's going to be really fun is getting all of these belts going the right way. This honestly... I don't think I'm going to fill in this part of it quite yet. But I will add... least. A couple more rocket turrets. Three more rocket turrets. Yeah, that sounds like a good number. Just to keep them from complaining. Okay. So I have coverage pretty much the whole way except for this very center area, but I will deal with that later somehow. I might snake things around and then, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. As to how I may want to handle it, even if I do. If I don't get a whole lot of things hitting any 45-degree railguns. No, I do not. Yep, this will be symmetrical too. I do not have any 45-degree railguns. I suppose I could make this one 45 degree, but I don't know. Yeah, welcome back, Rinjinji. I'm sorry if I butcher your name, but your name is not pronounceable. It's like XKCD. I probably want more gun turrets down this way. I think I'm too dense on these anyway here. So I might just kind of spread these out along this edge here. Ah! Why? Alright. The sides aren't as prone to mishaps, but things can still happen. That's why I chose the name. Evil. Yes. I do appreciate it, though. I do really appreciate the name. Oh, yeah. I can get rid of this. Come on. Good, your autosave thing. Good. Alright. And just to keep these things from going all blinky on me. Because it's annoying. Z. Or Z. Sorry, I'm American. I should be using the word Z. Letter Z. They're all forward. Others where they have angled turrets to better protect the corners, as they tend to be the most vulnerable. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's one of those things of we shall see how this actually pans out, but I may wind up angling a few of these. I do not know yet, or maybe I don't know. Yeah, I'm starting to really wonder, should I have done this with blue belts instead of red belts? I suppose I could upgrade the belts later, but it does have me wondering. Because this is an awful lot of belt. I don't know. And it's starting to look like one of the shields from Space Invaders or something. This is the Space Invader. Yes. I suppose, no, because I got that little armor, that little ammo pickup thing. So I can spit ammo out on, I can pick up ammo if I want, and just spit it out on. So, yeah, that makes sense. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I take that loop back up and I don't know. Hey, how come these guys have 2 each? Huh. That was a mistake. Oh well. Let's see. Like I said, I think the back end of this ship for now I'm going to leave as an empty blank slate. I may have the asteroid processors mirrored up there. Just so I get a lot of asteroid processors. Or I may take those and have some kind of controlled system of determining what I need. I need to set all the guns to, oh gosh. I need to set all of those guns to have the proper, all the, all the weaponry up front here to have the proper targeting. I'm using a design with all forward facing so that I can fit a lot of dense pattern of Promethium collectors. Oh yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, the eggs. They need eggs for the Promethium. Wait, can you place a... Ooh, no, because... Oh gosh. That's, That's a wee bit of a conundrum there. As to... Because you're gonna have to go back to Novice, I think, in order to, pick up the biter eggs. I think this is how the front end is going to be, at least for the moment. Lots of turrets. Still not 100% sure because I do have a dead zone right in the center back there for the rocket, and rocket turrets really don't reach out that far. I'm wondering if I should put rocket turrets further back. I don't anticipate a whole lot coming from the rear, but it can happen, and there is a dead zone right there where the rocket turrets will miss. I don't know how likely that'll be, and the thrusters will be kind of below this area anyway. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. I've got a lot of course, you know, this is half of what the cargo bays are. I'm going to have to make sure that I've got quality going on my cargo bays so I can actually build them out. And so I'll have room to carry Promethium, but let's face it, with Promethium only stacking one chunk per slot, there's no stack size to it, so it's going to fill up fast. Oh, by the way, are we dumping? No, we're not. Why aren't we? Oh, because I got that logistic group turned off. And this will actually have a filter turned on for Promethium. Any space for belt weaving? Yeah, possibly this solar array right here really is just temporary, so I don't get a bunch of flashing stuff on the screen while I'm building. And then depending on what the build looks like for all the mechanics of the ship to do all the the necessary stuff. Possibly some belt weaving. I saw a really interesting weaving pattern that like has a very high, though it does require stack inserters in order to get the highest density possible, but it allows for very high density by weaving together, I think, all four belt colors. In terms of tile, for tile space, tile for tile space, yeah, belts are better. Yep. Yes, indeed. They are. I got a lot of room, so I might be able to do some belt weaving on the craft. Oh, you're right, they don't. Forgot about that. Yeah, that whole one per stack, but yeah. Um, but I've seen some designs, I think, where I think actually I remember that guy now that you mention it. It was talking about his belt weaving. That he did the belt weaving and he used stack inserters to begin with, and then realized halfway through the belt weaving build that the inserters didn't exactly play nice with That's Right. I forgot about that. But what he did was he used all four belt types and figured out a pattern of weaving that crammed the most belts into it. It does have limitations though. And I know there's patterns out there that'll do like horizontal versus vertical weaving. Yeah. Yep. Stack an inventory in order to be able to stack on belts. You are absolutely correct, sir. Yeah. I'm at a point now where I'm just kind of thinking how I want to do the rear end of this ship. I don't think I'm going to fill in the rear end of this ship on this half blueprint here. Um, I will likely mirror it and then start figuring out how I'm going to do the power system, all of the fuel generation, and the ammo generation. And I need to remember this time to leave space for beacons on the ammo generation so I can get ammo firing out as quickly as possible. I'll probably have more crushers on the other side. I might add some of the reprocessing crushers. This isn't going to be a build for quality asteroid chunks. But reprocessing just to keep the... why am I still doing that on this one? I thought I eliminated all of this. It's one since it's all on one side. I need a lane balancer in the system somewhere. Doing some reprocessing and then using some circuit conditions to determine whether I need a boost on a certain types, so that I can run those reprocessors. I don't know. Fusion power? Oh yeah, definitely fusion power. So artillery shells don't belt stack either. Hmm. Wait, are you using artillery instead of rockets? So the fun thing for me about this, and one of the things that's kind of cool is I claim to be no expert on this game whatsoever. So it's really cool to see people come in that have played the game for a while and have that knowledge. I'm okay at what I do. I'm able to like muddle on through and kind of figure things out, but it's kind of cool to have somebody that knows. I just started artillery shells as an example of another. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I think rockets are probably the better option. Artillery has a very large dead zone, and they're great for like super long range stuff. Like I'm able to take out demolisher worms right from my base, which is kind of in the middle of the map. So I mean, it's wonderful to have that range there, but for this, it's like, so long as I get decent. Yeah, I've got good overlap between these two, so. I did test out the other ship, by the way, with the huge asteroids, and the biggest problem I had with it on the way is I think I got maybe a quarter of the way to the edge of the solar system is I ran out of ammo for the gun turrets. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure that the ammo production is like super, super fast, super high. So, but yeah, and the things like making sure that I'm able to beacon the hell out of all of my ammo stuff, things like that is going to be, I think, a priority with this build. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I mean, to each their own. I mean, there's no set formula for building these things. It's just a you know what's the word? To each their own. Everybody's going to have their own kind of priorities and ways and aesthetics. And my aesthetic has been the floating brick for a lot of these, and now I've got something that looks like by the time it's completed, it's going to look like a one of the shields from Space Invaders. So yeah, that's kind of a unique look. But yeah, I think actually I might be ending the stream at this point because I am at a point of I need to start thinking through things again and kind of filling out my ideas for how I want to do the back end of the ship, which will do all the production and all the fuel generation and everything like that, and figure out how fast I want this ship to actually move. This thing's got a lot more, a lot more stuff happening in the front than the previous one did. So it's pretty dense in the front with the gun turrets and rocket launchers. I've got a few of the whatchamacallits, railguns. So yeah. Yes, for sure. The red rockets, because of the fact that Promethium's going to take, yeah, okay. And not only that, but if I get out beyond the edge of the solar system, I've seen what it looks like out there, and it is uh, scary. Very thick with asteroids. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to stop here. Thanks for stopping by, everybody, and we shall see next time. As far as streaming schedule goes, maybe Saturday, possibly Sunday. Yeah, huge breaks into three large. Yep. That'll be the next time I will be online, and we will be continuing this build at that point. And yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to do some thinking about how I want to arrange stuff on the back and all that kind of fun stuff. So, pats the kitty, yay! Kitty pats, yay! Alrighty, guys. Well, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!